Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff. About to get cranked up for the semi-final collision. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Trojans offense will get the first swing today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it, the Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year 2023.
Here's the second down play. Snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. With the return, it's Haynes. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So Syracuse's offense comes out for their first possession today. Set it down to the offense. First down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. First down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Williams. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Second down after that completion. Trying to find room. It's Allen. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Orangeman.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles Wright and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice complete.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First and 10 now for the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. To throw, it's Williams. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the... And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like he didn't protect your little brother back there.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. And he'll set up to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Heads out of bounds is a short gain on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. And it's Syracuse on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they hand it off to the back. Makes the defender miss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SC. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's James. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 45. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Finds an open target on the left side. That completion makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move, looking deep to try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Syracuse has moved into the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Can he make it to the marker? There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's James. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Looking downfield, it's Williams. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Syracuse. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT is good, and they go up 17-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Trojans will line up to kick it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking downfield, it's Williams. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Orangemen. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll run it here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Caught quickly. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it for a big gain. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to run for the first down. Touchdown, Syracuse. And the beatdown continues. try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they hit it.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he's brought down out at the 46.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack.
29 Philly, 2-0.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
This one is right through.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Haynes. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes a quick grab. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the 1st down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Now, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Going after, not quite through. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Grab behind the line. It's Gadsden. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. 2nd down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Dropping back, it's Williams. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. On the return, it's Branch. And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And it's Syracuse on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Looking for a gap. It's Allen. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Williams. He'll try a pass here. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. That's a short return, but the pick whites out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Nowhere to go. The ball. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Now, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. And a senior making a disruptive impact play. Syracuse lines up quickly. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Running right through tacklers. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's a...
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. First down here for this offense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's James. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. The ball is loose. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Oh, the deep.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So now on 4th down, out comes the field. It's a fake field goal. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And that pass attempt will fall incomplete. The fake doesn't work. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass on the field goal try. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo. First down. Looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass caught. Second down now. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The offense electing to just spike the ball here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Trying to throw for it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. Lining up to try the extra point.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive in the play calling? He'll pitch it.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll give it to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
With the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he lofts it deep over the middle. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here.
Hold it.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.